YouTube, what's going on, man? I'm back at it. A quick little review video of today's CPI data release. So let's go over to 8:30 first. CPI was a no trade. If in my opinion, if you're gonna trade CPI, load up them fresh evals and set some bracket orders. I'm gonna say 80% of the time, CPI is gonna freaking push higher. All right, so boom, this first red line right here delineates the CPI data release. I do like to annotate CPI highs or lows when we move in the opposite direction. So that low was right around the same price point as this weekly FEG entry. So I got it labeled over here. So I know there's a lot of lipstick on this chart, but this is my working chart. So then we go to the 9:30 open. I did not want to play in the 9:30 open at all because my run, my objective was on the 4H. Let's tap into this 4 hour. We had a 4 hour right here. We had this 4 hour BISI, aka FVG, to the downside, and I just wanted us to wick into it and then sell down. So then that's where you tap in to the lower time frames. All right. Now you could have took longs into the that sell side. This bottom portion of the FVG is actually an hourly wick as well, so you can mark that as sell side. Guess what I did? My trade is my how I'm trading now is if this happens, then I'm gonna do this. If this happens, then I'm gonna do this. So my first my first entry, I got stopped out on. I said if we run this FVG, if we tap into this FVG, I'm gonna look for shorts. I got a low time frame. What I thought was an invert, it was an inverted FVG. Look at this 1 minute candle right there. We displaced on it. Let me make it bigger for you all. We actually displaced down on that 1 minute candle and we shot back up and just ran them highs, all right? Manipulation leg. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this one more shot. I believe I was looking at ES2. I think I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 I caught SMT off this because ES failed to run that high. Okay, so we did it one more time, and I said if we shoot back down and not push up towards the CE, I'm gonna short this thing again. Like, hey, I took that it was 50, 60 point um stop out. Hey, but I'm leveraged low because these markets are highly volatile. All right, I was only running two micros, two micro minis actually. So quantum, this is my quantum model in full display right here. IFEG 1 minute time frame. We freaking shot up, displaced down, solid closures through this FE. Let's get rid of this first stop out trade. We got stopped out today, y'all. It's fucking okay when you get stopped out. Boom, we displaced down through this first 1 minute FEG. Solid. We come back, tap into it. All right. I didn't get scared. Hey, if I would have got stopped out twice, hey, I'm done trading for the day. Boom. I got this 1 minute candle was a confluence. Like, all right, boom. Once I got closures up under here, I was at break even. My initial thought, which I thought right, because I ended up going to the gym, I just wanted to target this low right here. It's right around the right after the 9:30. That was good enough for my appetite risk for the day. All right, smooth 1 to 3. All right, 3 to 1. I'm with that all day. All right, hella profits made right here, and strong displacement candles down. We shot down, we hit TP. My initial thought was to run the 830 right here, y'all. The 830 data low. All right. You have to take account of on CPI, NFP days, FMOC days, any significant event where it produces a data high or a data low that can either draw on liquidity. All right. Which I already had took off by then, and we end up smacking into data lows. We smacking into a weekly fair value gap on the higher time frames as well as right now. Price is kind of choppy. We coming out of lunchtime. I will not engage more into this market. Um, I still have my RTH openings annotated because let's look on the daily. If you remember what I said yesterday, if we just wick through them, I'm gonna leave them up until we get a solid closure through them, and then they disappear from me because there's still inefficiencies within the marketplace. And remember, the RTH open and closures are on the regular trading hours, which you toggle to sessions, and you switch it over to regular trading hours. Okay, that's just your 9:30 open and your 4:14 cash close. That's the official cash close of the future market and the official open of the future markets. All right. Right now we're on electronic trading hours, and this is why we target London highs and Asia lows and highs and things of that nature. Okay. We do have a huge daily wick. We do like to mark. You can also mark this daily wick off in quadrants. All right. With my quarterly, I got a quarters fib. All right. Boom. We hit the CE of this wick. You can quarterly. Boom. You can. All right. That is also in line with the smart money concepts. All right. I'm still predicting lower price action unless it wants to get choppy. We still coming out of a daily fair value gap. Once again, now we holding structure to the downside. Now, once we get another closure down here, remember this is still a daily volume imbalance right here. I still have that annotated on my charts because guess what? We never closed through it yet, so it still matters. It still acts as a magnet, as a draw on liquidity. Prices still want to gravitate towards that area. I do have the weekly FEG highlighted. What I'm going to do after today, I'm going to open another tab setting on TradingView just to mark, just for my weekly and monthly markups. Um, right now, I believe we're around a 7 or 8% correction on the Nasdaq. Um, I can't call it a correction until after 10%, so we'll just say 7 to 8% pullback from the all-time highs. Once you get to 10 and under, you're at a full-blown correction. Hey, if you know anything about trading these markets, corrections are healthy for the markets. All right. We in this little AI era where the magnificent seven stocks are booming. AI stocks are booming. Chip stocks are booming. Memory stocks are booming. Almost anything to deal with computers and tech is pretty much to the upside. And if you know anything about the Nasdaq, it's heavily weighed on those companies. So I believe that is it for today. If I had to guess, down close day, unless we get some type of. Don't forget about the Iran U.S. conflict. So stuff still popping off over there. So which I want to say is almost priced in. Like if that conflict ended right now, like if we ended that war, like officially ended the war, I would see us push up. This is why I would want to see us push weekly. Yep, push up out of here, make a higher high, and then we fucking let's just gradually sell off for the rest of the year because look at all these inefficiencies, all these imbalances. All right, they eventually get filled. It's just I don't know what needs to fill them. I think it's a big take profit after this candle. Big take profit event has happened. Where hey, this summer we could see lower prices. There's nothing wrong with that. That inflation data did come in on Q, and inflation is a little bit higher than expected, but it is what it is. So pay attention to your economic data and things of that nature. Trade what you see. Do not go into the marketplace saying, "Hey, I want the markets to do this." Okay. I see me making this plan out when I say, if the market does this, I want to see this next, and this is when I'll engage. All right. I'm either trading IFEG reversal, which I dub for me is the quantum model, or I'm on side, and if we're pushing higher, I'm looking for the IO Fed, which is the institutional order flow entry drill, which I dub my titanium model. So that just is what it is. That just helps me remember it fast, and that's my little fucking cool names for it. Who gives a damn? I think this intraday low will get smacked. I'm gonna pay attention to that. Small wicks on them, small tails on those candles in the lower time frame. See on the 1 minute real quick. Yeah. This could very well be easily the draw on the day. We do have a little SMT with ES on it. I do run an SMT indicator because I don't always have it. ES pulled up, and I'm looking to upgrade my setup right now because I don't care what you say. You don't need all the real estate in the world, but I just need a little bit more real estate. So with that being said, I'm about to head out. My analysis for the rest of the day. For us to trade lower. What we got left? 30 minutes on this. 30 minutes on this 4 hour. We probably can clear out a little bit of this LR right here. We run this. We do I would like to see a run on this liquidity. Low resistance liquidity. Run on this. And then we dump into those lows. So if I had to guess what would happen in the marketplace today, it would be that. But that's it. Until next time, trade smart, trade with a plan. This is your boy Prolific, and I'm out.